You have to have respect for someone, Zodical. Respect the boss.
It was November 1st.
Oh my god, really?
She's giving you her history that we did
I
it.
was
We covered
in
in
the
our
Nevada
complete
desert
story thing.
participating in atomic testing.
I have an itchy spot on my thigh.
The name Nevada is derived from Spanish. Covered in snow, white as snow.
Okay.
And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert.
Okay.
It froze my blood white.
That's not
This
healthy.
is supposed to be your history. Now you're just kind of going weird on me.
You were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll.
What?
It's the name of a place. Jeez, it's like Bikini Bottom on SpongeBob.
You and I
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bikini
are both
Bottom!
slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age.
Aww.
We have no
you won't.
tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future.
In 1961,
from space.
I took a poop. In 1962,
3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik.
Sputnik, because they had no other cool
First manned
names.
satellite in history into orbit.
Have respect for her.
I am.
This
I
came
actually
as a
respect.
huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting
Oh, I'm sorry,
with
you talking?
chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose.
This is the story where she went into
At the
space
time,
and then
they
she
didn't
messed it
have the
up.
technology
Well, she didn't
to
mess it
block
up. The
cosmic
technology
rays,
messed it up, and
whoever
then she
they
took the
sent
blame
up
for it
would
all, and then the
inevitably
Americans
be
hated her.
exposed to
Whoop-de
heavy
fucking do.
radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books.
Because it never
I could
happened.
see the
I
planet
made
as
it
it
all
appeared
up.
from space.
No!
That's when it finally hit
She's
me.
explaining when she got the
Space
idea.
Exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle
She's full of
between
shit.
the U.S. and the USSR.
No, she's...
Politics, economics.
Let her
the arts,
monologue.
I can read it, damn
they're all
it.
just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that.
No,
But
I
the
can't.
Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United
Is he
States
seeing
and
these
the
images or
Soviet
not?
Union
'Cause
are spending
it's
billions
She's
on
transplanting them all right into her
and a
head.
missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion.
Because if I was him, I would already lose
In the
interest at this
21st
point. I'll be
century,
like, I
everyone
lost you
will be
like
able to
way
see
back.
We are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see.
And you see it.
But reality continued to betray me.
Oh my gosh, she keeps going.
In
I told you, I warned you.
I was
Said when we sit down to end this game, it is not going to be a 30-minute ending.
You didn't even face her yet.
I know! Just wait for the ending after that. It's like 45 minutes long.
No, it's not.
It is. He has to walk into the office. They got to say hey, what he awarded. He has to go to the gravesite.
Spoilers.
He has to.
Held back
Sorry.
their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do
Can
was
we
watch in
skip this?
silence.
No, because the fans will go crazy if we skip this. You know that.
I was
The
set
Metal
up
Gear
by the
fans,
very country
this is
I'd
the epitome of the
sacrificed so
entire
much
purpose of this game. This
for.
speech
By the
my
that we're
God.
talking
I
over right
dedicated
now.
my
Oh.
life to defending.
They can read.
Thank God they got subtitles.
I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend.
That I actually wanted to see.
The two of them
But
fighting?
one of
No.
us had to die.
Oh, this history?
Yeah.
I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must
It was her
live,
lover and
one
Ocelot's
must
father.
die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the
Well, if
Wise
you know
Men's
about
Conference.
it, it's not secret,
The
is it?
pact they formed
Her
there
father was
marked
in
the
it.
beginning of the philosophy.
It's not secret.
Not to
The
her.
last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying,
Huh?
Snake?
What? Wake up!
By
Wake up!
consuming me and
I was
you,
not asleep.
The philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me.
See?
He was one of them. You see, I
I
am the
don't.
last remaining child of the philosophers.
That's a very blurry
But
picture.
after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken
See,
from me.
the pictures kept adapting.
In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2
I warned
rocket
you.
installations.
What?
That it was gonna be long.
So?
I was pregnant at the time.
She was. Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah.
was my mother. I gave birth on the field of battle.
What? Fuck.
A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Finally.
Hey, we're back to
Jesus.
the actual cutscene.
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once
She got
a
boobs.
mother.
Once a mother?
I
Like,
gave
what
up
the?
my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing. at
Why
all.
I'm about
is
to
the
put
scar?
my knife inside you.
Why is the scar that
Even
freaking
regret.
large?
And yet
It goes all the way up.
I
Why?
don't know.
I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me.
Her boobs are still fucking perky for
slithering
that.
through my
Seriously.
body like a
I've
snake.
actually always wondered that one, how the scar can go over the boob and it stays perky
No,
like that.
no fucking way.
I've never talked this much about myself before.
Yeah, no shit.
Thanks for listening to me.
I was
I
asleep
didn't
the
have an
entire
option.
time.
They played a cutscene and I couldn't see what was going on. I would have killed you, but I couldn't even aim. How do I aim with all that B-roll in front of me?
Commence the operation.
She cried. I mean, she didn't really cry. She just
You
it
see?
was a tear.
No, I raised
I've
you.
loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques.
They spend years together.
Endowed you with knowledge.
They've got a history. That's why this is such a big thing for him. They cannot kill each other.
All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor
So,
will carry
does
on
she
the
die?
fight. It is
Watch.
our destiny.
I'm assuming so because
You wanted to finish
He
this
lives.
tonight, so we're doing it.
Title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Holy shit, no
In 10
pressure.
minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place.
See?
If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Their
Jack?
final fight. That's
It's
his real name.
Jack.
That's his real
You're
name.
a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.